to Natal.
Yes, but we meet up with a very talented artist in the form of Henk Vos. Now, Henk has a very special way of creating life inside his paintings.
When one thinks of Africa, one can't help picturing a continent of animals. From the spirited lion to the graceful springbok, Africa holds within her embrace some of the world's most amazing creatures. A man who's managed to capture these wonderful animals in still form is world-acclaimed artist Henk Vos. Henk's vision is as vivid as that of a camera, capturing the scene in front of him as realistically as the true image. Dust gathers around the feet of a threatened elephant, and you can almost hear the thundering hooves of a herd of buffalo running past your very eyes. Henk's uncanny ability to recreate the original scene is further sharpened by his extensive research into each of his subjects.
Well, ever since I was very small, I think since standard 3, I realized that from the teacher's response that I was doing something that interested people. I was already doing wildlife and horses.
Henk not only paints the wildlife of our country, but is also an established equine artist, and his images of majestic thoroughbreds has led him to attempt his biggest project to date. In 1996, Natal will, for the 100th year, host the running of the Rothmans July, South Africa's premier horse race. Henk has taken it upon himself to complete a painting to honour this centenary by reproducing a fantasy parade ring, blending together 3 distinct periods in the history of the race. He entered into the project knowing that he had just over 2 years to complete the final painting, which will be an incredible length of 5 meters.
It's become part of my... As soon as my eyes open in the morning, I just get up and I start working until they sort of close at night, because I have to try and get ahead of this July race that I've created for myself.
Before Henk could even begin to sketch his first subject, he visited museums and delved into archives in order to research the fashions, the horses and the famous racing people of each era. Having made a pencil sketch, he went on to create a miniature version, taking care to incorporate the same detail which will find its way into the full-size painting.
I love this chronological word that rolls off the tongue, which means that you start in 1897 and in picture form, like an Egyptian hieroglyphic, you go. I look upon it, all the preamble has been like a director finding cast for this enormous stage play, and it's literally got a cast of hundreds, if not thousands, because the background people also are part of the whole story.
The final painting, now in its early preparation stage, has taken on a life of its own as new characters come to light. But it's the ghost horse at the end of the parade ring that will remain a mystery until the running of the 100th Rothmans July.
After all, without a bit of mysticism, man can achieve absolutely nothing great.